welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally getting to use the Beauty Bay Rich palette. It's taken me a while. I've had it for a while. I purchased it when it was on sale. I did just look. It's still on Beauty Bay. It's the Rich 42 color palette. It is $38 right now, but they're always running sales. They're always giving percentages off, like if you spend so much. I don't see, right now it looks like they're running a get $5 off selected items when you spend $70 with the code, but usually they run a lot better sale. So that, I don't think I would purchase it right now using just $5 off, because I feel like they're always having palettes go on sale and then offering better coupons. What is that? It's like a gnat in here. It's random. It's probably not, because it's been like super cold here, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're gonna get back up into the 80s, and I'm like, ew, like, no, nobody wants that. Anyway, I've had this for weeks now, and here's the palette. It's 42 colors, a beautiful mixture of warm tones, neutrals, browns, berry colors, purples, and some nude colors, you know, some neutral nudes, you know, especially up across here. There are shimmer colors. Let me see exactly what it says online to give you a better description, because I kind of suck at the description sometimes. A collection of 42 rich toned eyeshadows with 42 rich and luxurious warm browns, deep plums, that's the word I was looking for, I said berries, deep plums and golden shimmer and matte shades to indulge in. The Rich palette is here to help you create soft glam looks with a difference. Made using by Beauty Bay's signature formula, each shade offers effortless blendability, epic pigment payoff, and major staying power. So then it lists out everything, all the colors, like everything's on here. I'm not gonna sit here and go through every single color because there's 42 of them and we'd be here a really long time, and I don't want to make this a hella long video. So anyway, I've been waiting to use it. I wasn't initially going to get it. Like when they initially revealed this palette, I was like, not really feeling it, because I have the neutrals palette. So I have the neutrals palette, which is like a muted version to this palette in my opinion, but I also have the berries palette, and I was like, well, hold on. So let's compare the Rich palette here on my right, and can I get them both in frame? Yes. So this is the Rich palette, and this is the neutrals palette. So I feel like the neutrals palette is more of a toned down version of this, but this also, neutrals palette also offers some of those cool tones, like the silvers and the grays down here. So there is some differences, or there are some differences. But I also have the berries palette, and I feel like a lot of those colors, you know, I have the berry tones. So a lot of their colors do appear in other palettes. So when I first saw it, I was like, you know what, I probably have a lot of those in other palettes. I don't need it. I could do without getting it. I was like, you know, and I talked myself out of it for a bit, and then I finally was on Beauty Bay for some reason. I was ordering, I think I showed this in the haul video, and I think it was because I was ordering some lotions and some other products that I get from there, and they were actually having a sale, and I was like, you know what, I bet it's probably prettier in person, and I probably really would like it, and it is colors that I do use. And I was like, you know what, I have all the other 42 color palettes, like I have a majority of those, so I was like, you know what, why not just bite the bullet and get the palette? And then when I got it in person, I opened it, and I was like, okay, this actually does look a lot nicer in person, and I love Beauty Bay palettes, so I was like, it's nicer in person, I'm excited about it, so I am ready to just jump right in. I've been waiting to do this because I've just had so many other palettes to like review as they were coming out, and I wanted to wait until Halloween was over to do a fall look, because I'm doing this whole thing where I'm trying not to rush the seasons and rush the holidays. So I wanted to do this video closer to when I felt like, ooh, Thanksgiving, fall, like autumn. So here we are finally at that point. So if you want to see what I do with this palette, then just keep watching. So go ahead, I get you all zoomed in, and I'm thinking I want to stay like somewhere over here for one eye, and then I think I'm going to go down in here for another eye. I know, really, really broad. We're just going to play around, see what happens. And I think to start off, I'm just going to go in with my Morphe E13 brush. It's just a fluffier, dense brush. And I think I want to go into this color, Pampas. It's just like a light neutral nude color. It does have a large mirror on that side, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go ahead and dust that all over the lid, and I think it might be a little close to my skin tone right now, so I mean there's a little bit of payoff right there, but I think I want to go ahead and just jump into Brioche. And this one right here is darker. I don't know, I think I'd call this more of like a caramel type brown. Dust that off. I'm going to go over right where I just went over. Just get a nice base color. And then I'm going to look down, go underneath. I'm actually not really sure what I want to do. I think I'm going to go in with Fondant. This deeper brown here. It's more like a chocolatey brown. I'm going to pick that color up on this Morphe tapered brush. I'm going to pick that up, tap it off, and then I'm actually going to go here in the crease and just start in a circular motion just to see, one, the color payoff, but how it blends out, because I really want to concentrate this color to this portion here and like into the crease. So that's why I'm not going all like willy-nilly yet. I don't know. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to go back and forth and really blend it out, but see how it's more concentrated right there where I was initially putting it. So pick up a little bit more, and I'm going to come a little more further into the crease towards the center of the eye. I'm going to go back in with that first brush, blend the two, and then I think what I want to do, I think I'm going to hold off there before I decide, because I can't decide if I want to go in with Liqueur or if I want to go in with Mahogany here in my outer corner, but I think I want to see what I do on my lid before I determine what color I want to put out there. So I think I'm going to go in with this taffeta color. Looks pretty right here. So I think I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe M124 brush. I think I'm going to put that here. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that is pretty. I wasn't expecting that. I think I was expecting something a bit darker. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick it up on my finger. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that color, and I'm going to go ahead and get it wet with my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I'm going to put it all over. It is a really pretty color. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's not like super shimmery or anything like that. I think it's just supposed to be like a metallic shift. I don't even want to say a metallic shift. It's supposed to be a warm copper shimmer with red tones. There you go. And that's what it looks like. So now I think I want to go into candle, which is a rose gold with a soft pink iridescent. So I'm going to pick that color up. And I cleaned off this same brush, so I'm going to go in with that same Morphe M124 brush. This one came up a little chunky, so I'm going to make sure I tap that off. And then I'm going to go here into the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and get it wet. I'm going to bring it in over that center color, and I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that color taffeta and just get a better blend between the two. Just going back and forth between the two colors to get a nice blend. I think I'm going to go in with Liqueur here, and it says that it's a deep brown matte. So I'm going to pick that color up on this Blend Bunny B4 brush. Just a dense brush. Tap it off. I'm going to put that out here on the outer corner, and I'm going to build it up to the desired depth of color that I want. I'm going to go back in with that prior brush and blend it out. And then I'm going to pick up that Morphe M124 brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of taffeta and just get a little bit more out here, just to have a nice blend between those two colors. And then I'm actually going to pick up a little bit more of, what is that, fondant that I used, and go a little bit over the edge just to get a better blend. But then I'm also going to bring that down under here, because then what I want to do is I'm going to pick up this Beauty Bay BB208 brush. It's a flat definer brush, and I'm going to go into that color Liqueur, tap it off, and then I'm going to stamp that on that lash line, the lower lash line, probably about 2/3 of the way in, like that. And I'm going to pick up that prior brush, the Morphe tapered one. I'm going to look down, and I'm going to go just along the edge of where I put that color and go ahead and blend it out. I think that's super pretty. So I think for the inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with Spritz. It says that Spritz is a cool pink shimmer with gold flecks. So let's see what that looks like on this inner corner. Pick it up on this Luxie 141 mini round brush. I'll put that here on the inner corner. Or so I thought. I'm going to go ahead and pick some up. I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to pick up this ColourPop L1 brush. Put that same color, Spritz. There we go. So sometimes, you know, if you feel like a color is not going on the way you want, just switch up your brush. Because sometimes it's just the brush isn't doing it for the type of shadow. So this flatter, denser brush is better. There we go. So I think I'm going to leave that eye like that. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to the other eye. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to start out with, I don't even know what this is. This one down here. Gâteau. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Somebody tell me. So I'm going to pick that up on the Beauty Bay around the blend brush. Just a fluffier brush. And it says this color is a cool brown matte with purple undertones. It's definitely got some purple undertone to it. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it underneath. Just make sure it's nice and blended out. It is pretty. Definitely you can see the purple undertones. Let me go ahead and pick up a Morphe M507 brush, just a smaller tapered brush. And I want to go in with, I was thinking cello, maybe saddle. Let's go with mulberry. This is a plum, no, a plum shimmer. Uh-oh. I think they got their things mixed up. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease. And this is a smaller brush than the other one I used initially, so I'm not being as precise with it because it's covering less space initially. And I already feel like, you know, I knew this color was going to be nice and dark. This is a very pretty color. And then I'm going to go back in with that first brush and just get a nice blend along that edging between those two colors. And I'm totally going in for this one with garnet right here. It says this is a purple shimmer. This one looks like it actually has a couple different colors in it. I'm not going to swatch this whole palette. There we go. See how it's got like the shift, or the shimmer, I mean. So it's purple, but it looks like it has silver and pink shimmer in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that color up on this Royal and Langnickel Silk Pro brush. It's just a flat shadow brush. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the center. I'm going to pick some up. I'm going to go ahead and get it wet. Not really getting the color payoff I want yet. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up on my finger and put some down. And then I'm going to pick it back up on the brush and build upon that. So I'm just going to do that until I get the desired depth of color I want. I feel like I wish there was more of like a silvery color to offset and maybe bring out some of those silver sparkles in this color, but there's not. There's not anything really silver in here. There's Thistle, which is a purple brown shimmer, and then these other ones, Florentine and Sequin. That's a light gold shimmer, and then Sequin is a champagne shimmer. Let me see what Thistle looks like. So that's Thistle, which is the purple brown shimmer. You know what, honestly, this color would probably look really good in there, but I've already used it. So if I hadn't already used it, I'd probably put that color in there, but I wasn't thinking. I was just kind of like staying over here. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm going to use that one. So that's probably what I would do, is put this color in there. But since I've already used that color here on my inner corner, I don't want to use that color again because there's so many options in here. So I think what I want to do is go in with, I'm thinking, I don't know, what is this pearl color? This is a muted pink shimmer, supposedly. Let's see what that looks like. I'm not seeing like any shimmer in this color, so I don't really know. But let's see. Maybe. I'm using this Shade Out brush by Beauty Bay. I mean, I'm going to roll with it because I've already got it on there. So I'm just going to blend over top of these two colors. I'm going to go back and forth between the two. A nice blend between them. So it opens it up a bit because it is a dark look. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that color down into the inner corner. Like that, just to open it up a bit. And then I think for this outer corner, I think I'm actually going to go in with, I guess I had cranberry down here, a deep cranberry shimmer. I could have also used that in the inner corner with that, but that's okay. I think I want to go in with chocolate, which is a dark brown matte. So I went in with this initially, this Gateau, a cool brown matte with purple undertones. So now I think I want to go in. It says this chocolate is a brown matte with purple undertones. So I'm going to use that in that outer corner. I think I'm going to pick up this Blend Bunny B1 brush. It's just a dense brush. Packing on some color. And then I'm going to go out here right on the outer corner over where I have that mulberry color. So mulberry is like here in the crease. So I just want to deepen this up a bit and bring a little bit more, I don't know, this brownish purple into the outer corner here. Like that. And then I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M507 brush that I use that mulberry color on and just blend over that edging. And then I'm going to go back into that garnet color and blend over top where they meet up. And I think I'm going to take that Beauty Bay BB208 brush, the flat definer brush I used. I cleaned it off, and I'm going to go into that chocolate color here. And I'm going to stamp that in that lower lash line all the way in to meet up with that inner corner color I already put on, like that. So I think I'm going to leave them like that. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'm going to do some eyeliner, some mascara, some lashes, and some lipstick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. And then I'll go ahead and cover one eye so you can see. And then I'll cover the other eye. So I'll go ahead and zoom out and we can talk about it. So for the lashes, I went ahead and applied these AOA Studio 3D Faux Mink lashes. It says Premium Natural Lashes, and these are in Jenna, and I'll go ahead and I think it inserted up here. So I'll insert that up here. I put those on. And then for my lips, I used this NYX Professional Makeup lip pencil in Prune. So here's the bottom of it. It's supposed to be really deep. It's not as deep as like you would think. It does have a nice purplish undertone, kind of like the colors in this look here. And then I went ahead and put, I should have put something more nude over it, but I used this Essence lipstick in Amazing. It's a semi-matte lipstick. So I used that. And then I went ahead and used my Benefit liner to do a wing liner. I did brown on this eye, I did black on this eye, and then I actually topped my lips. Sorry, I'm a little out of sync. I went ahead and topped my lips with this new lip gloss from Sephora. It's super pretty. Like, this is all clear, but it's like shimmery. I don't know. I got it in today. I just really wanted to try it, so I put it over top. It's called Wild. So that's that. Let's see. Guys, I love the palette. I mean, it's not all wild. It's not super shimmery. It's not like these indie brands, how they're coming out with like these ridiculously crazy like holographic colors, this, that, and the other. But there's something so soft and sultry and like nice about the colors in this palette. Like, I get the whole like rich colors now, because it's like really rich, it's decadent. So I think they achieved what they were trying to do with this palette. And again, I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have slept on it. I wish I would have got it sooner and been able to play with it more, because it's absolutely beautiful. The colors blended out nicely, everything applied nicely. It is absolutely 100% Beauty Bay's formula. I love their formula. I can't say enough good things about it, but I just think everything turned out so nice. Like, We don't need to be so caught up in all the glitter and shimmer and this and that and the other, because not everybody likes that either. But it's just, there's something about it. Like, I feel like both eye looks turned out very nice. Like I said, very soft, very sultry, very like smoky, but yet like classy. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's just what I want, and I really like it. I think it turned out nice. I think it's a beautiful fall palette. You know, you could even use this, like this side with the browns and the neutrals. That could be an everyday look. Like, you can achieve a lot with this palette. So I can't say enough good things about it. Like, I'm absolutely in love with it. I love how everything turned out. So I think that's all I have to say. It's like I'm speechless, but nothing but good. Like I said, everything blended nicely. There's no transfer. Everything looks really good. I didn't have any issues with application. I just, you know, just to make that side note, that some of the colors, the description seems a little off in what they have online. This one here, for being a shimmer, it doesn't really look like a shimmer, but I actually like how it turned out. Oh, and I should let you know that I used, well goodness, I just used a nude eyeliner in the waterline of both eyes. I don't even remember which one I used. I must have just picked it up and then put it back in my container of eyeliner, so it's in here somewhere. It's not popping out to me to show you guys. I think it was just a Sephora brand one. Huh. If I find it, I'll write it in the description box when I upload the video, but man, it is really not popping out to me. Of course it's not, because I'm looking for it. So anyway, I just went ahead and did that in the waterline just to open up the eye look on both sides. So, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know if there's any palettes that you'd like to see. Leave some comments below. If you have this palette and you love it, let me know. If you have this palette and you hate it, let's talk about that too. Let's have some healthy conversation. Let's just talk about things. I love talking to you guys. I'm not always quick to respond. I do have 2 jobs which equal a full-time job, so I do this on the side when I have time. I'm trying to be more consistent because I do really enjoy it, and I love interacting and talking with all you guys. So if I don't respond right away, don't get upset. I will respond. Okay? But yeah, please talk to me about it. Let me know your thoughts on this. So as always, I hope you guys found this video useful. I hope it helps you decide whether you want to buy this palette or not, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.